your hands in the air. It's
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
Mixing sodas with the beer. It's
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
So why don't everybody cheer it?
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
This is the one right here.
Throw your hands in the air. It's
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
Mixing sodas with the beer. It's
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
So why don't everybody cheer it?
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
This is the one right here.
You got
What is y'all, your social media platform artist and the host of the great YouTube channel. I'm your host, your one and the only Dr. Dude here, everyone. How are we on this wonderful Saturday evening right here? Today's video, you guys asked me to do a video about one guy. This guy was considered one of the most evilest people that you guys ever heard of. He used to be a financial successor attorney and also all that company businesses, and also consider himself a financial agent as well. This is a story that you guys would question me all over social media. Talk about this guy and this and that and his connection right here. Today's video, I'm going to give you guys the story about Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to have to cover this story right here. This is a stark story of Jeffrey Epstein. This is the title I'm going to call it. The dark story of Jeffrey Epstein. This is a story about this guy. He used to be a former billionaire a financial agent who used to make a lot of money. He also used to make like billions of dollars. He also including making financial agencies and also signing people or including borrowing money from other companies as well. And also, but in the inside, he is a monster. All right, he used his money for something bad and terrible things he had done. Alright, y'all, this is a video we need to cover. This is the evil story, the dark story of Jeffrey Epstein and what thing he had done. Alright, we need to talk about his background story and all that he did. Alright, this is the story we need to cover right here, y'all. Alright, before we get started, if you guys new to the YouTube channel, please subscribe to the channel, hit notification down below. Comment down below what you guys think about my story about Jeffrey Epstein right here and my opinion about him. And also, you guys want Dr. Do merch, go to Cotton Dealer to give you guys Dr. Do drinkware, shirtwear, hatwear, this beauty right here, hoodies as well, prepare for winter as well. And also, you guys want something to give you enough hydration, energy, focus, and protein? Well, go to Beat Charge to give you guys Dr. Do Beat Charge, hydration, energy, or energy, focus, and protein powder to give you guys through the whole entire day and night. Alright, y'all, please be sure to give you guys something that will help you through the day, at work, gym, workout, all this. So without further ado, let's get this party started. So Jeffrey Epstein was born January 23rd, 1953 in California. Alright, he grew up most of his life over there and also tried to make himself get a name all over his whole entire country. Alright, his goal was to make himself a big in the industry, including success or financial stuff. So in 1973, at 23 years old, he joined the Bear Stearns. You don't know what it used to be? A financial company that helped make trades and also work with companies as well. He became a low-level junior assistant in the lower floor, but 4 years later, in 1980, he became a limited partner, which is crazy for him to reach that level. He might have done really crazy things about it. But in 1981, he was told to leave the company for something happened over there. He was told to leave under a RD or something right here. But however, he had close connection with them from that day till 2008 until they are financial went downhill. Which is crazy. With me, people ask, why did they told him to leave? Which is weird because this is a question that many people were asking. All right, why did they told him to leave? But however, making huge money with that company, even though he left there. And also, he had bigger connection with the owners who worked there as well. So in 1991, he decided to create his own consulting firm company where he go around to places to help with millionaires or other clients with help them get their financial money back or other financial stuff they had lost in with the debt with either the government or with the other company. Get what I mean? He went smoothly all that stuff. But in 1986, Wesley Wessler, CEO of L Brands, made Epstein his right-hand partner for about a couple years, working with this company and the other company as well. Alright, and also he worked with the other firm and company as a managing financial person as well. But in 1991, Wessler gave him the power of attorney, like gave him the power of doing whatever he wants. Right here, y'all. And also in 1995, he was a director of Wessler Foundation, which he made billions of dollars off of this company, that company, and also every company that worked with Epstein, making billions and billions of dollars. But however, everything he had everything. He had everything he wanted. He had yachts, homes, TV, family, women, all that. But in 2005, everything changed because in Palm Spring Beach, hold on. Sorry, y'all. So in 2005, Epstein was being investigated by the FBI, alright? The FBI began to investigate Epstein when this little girl's parents accused him of trying to sexually assault the 14-year-old. When it became bigger than ever, because when people heard that news all over U.S. about what Epstein is doing and stuff, there's been an investigation, including women. There's been a report by the women all over Epstein's story that claimed that he sexually assaulted them or raped them, which began more bigger public background check on him because FBI began to raid his whole entire place too, including that he got in trouble. He also got arrested, but after being accused of sexually assaulting a child. All right, so he said he pleaded guilty in 2005 and was sentenced to 13 months in jail. But however, managed to get out. But however, things get worse and worse for Jeffrey Epstein because from 2005 to 2019, he's been investigated by companies and FBI agencies all over the United States because of what he did and what he done. It made it bigger than that because he had over 40 women accuse him of sexually raping them. Also, one of the journalists had also talked about what Jeffrey Epstein showed her back in 1990s, right here. Back in 1995, he showed her his videotapes of which people considered them like adult films, like really, really adult film. He also telling the police about other things he has in there, like messed up, gross stuff, like sexual gross stuff. He also have a video camera recording him and this child or other little girls or women he been sexually raping them in his video cameras. And then more investigating pile up until 2019 when he was accused of another thing he did, trafficking. Right here, he began trafficking people all over the world. He victimized over 1,000 men, women, and children during his trafficking era. It became bigger and bad for him. It also cleaned another thing that happened around that time between 2005 and 2019, where the company that he left and also kind of was working with them, Bearstein, went out of business back in 2008 because of the Great Recession that happened in 2008, which caused a lot of companies to bankrupt and stuff. And this one was a big, huge downfall for Epstein because that company was making billions of dollars for him. It seemed that Bear company that he worked at and also the place that got shut down, it hurt him very bad. He lost millions of dollars man. And then we started to see former associates of his, including a former partner he had back in 1990. He got arrested for fraud, taxation back in 1991, which he accused Epstein for manipulating him and also telling him this and this one right here or that one. Get what I mean, y'all? And the worst part is something else that Epstein was hiding, a theory that many people have been talking about, his list. That's right, Epstein had a list of people and associates that he worked with, alright? There have been many people speculating about who was associated with Epstein at that time, back in around the time he was financially success, get what I mean? Many people connect these associates of his and also big huge business leaders as well, including politicians, alright? You got people like Diddy, for example, who had some sort of association with Epstein at that time around the 2000s. And you got people like Bill Clinton, for example, who was considered having involved with Epstein at around the 1990s, early 90s. And then you got other popular people as well, alright? Which there's so many names to say. People also say about Trump being on the list, which we don't know about it yet. We haven't confirmed whether or not he is or is not on the list, which we still wait for news to this day. But unfortunately, in 2019, after Jeffrey Epstein was arrested for human trafficking and being a sex offender, he took his own life in 2019 in prison. Many people consider that Jeffrey Epstein knew so much about what he's doing and what was his involvement, including people that were connected to Epstein's circle, right there, y'all. And also, when you think about what he's been doing, all the women, all the children that he did and what he done was disgusting. It was claimed that during his time, like, he basically was, in fact, accused of not just having trying to sexually assault a 14-year-old, but also other minors too, like somewhere between 14 years old and 18 years old. They were also claimed by children that were victimized when they were young, and now there's still more victims to this day still accusing Epstein what they did to them was awful and tragic. I hate people like him. I hate people when they do something bad and something gross. Alright? It was he's one of the most awful people that ever walk on the face of the planet. I can't believe how people like him think that he could be above the law and stuff. Another thing about Epstein, he said he had connection or, as a matter of fact, worked with the British intelligence. When many people believe that Epstein was lying about his connection with the intelligence agencies, alright? Including the fact that during his time in the 80s, he also accused of faking his name and also faking his passport throughout his whole entire career at the agency, alright? Faking his name, faking his nationality, so that he had an Austrian passport pretending to be somebody else. He was basically trying to pretend to be someone else, pretend to be some other agent from another agency right here, y'all. Do you see where I'm going here? He created something that is so messed up, so crazy, and something that many people will not forget to this day. I feel sorry for the victims of Epstein. I hope they still recovering from the shock and the trauma that this man had put them through and stuff. I feel so sorry for them. The way he did, like, make millions off the children and trafficking, I wish people would understand that this is not the way to prove people that you can make success with doing something like that. Alright? That is one of the big reasons why you think you're all above and big and above. Well, you're wrong. You still know for the fact you will get caught and you will get in trouble no matter what you do and no matter what you've done. You will always get caught by the government, alright? No matter what you're trying to hide, they will always find a way to expose you of what you did and what you done. That is one of the reasons why I hate people when they try to do something like that. Alright, I don't want nobody to do something like that at all on my video. And also, if I have a company, I would not have allow people or hire people who want to do something so god awful right there, y'all. This is one of the reasons why I don't want to work with people who want to do something awful and disgusting right there. You get what I mean? And there you have it. This is a video I want to talk to y'all about the dark story of Jeffrey Epstein. I thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope y'all have a great day. Please subscribe to the channel, hit notifications down below, comment down below what you guys think about my video about Jeffrey Epstein. And I hope y'all have a great day. And see you guys next time right here, y'all. Peace out, y'all.